Welcome to another rodcast. I'm doing this intro halfway through my fishing day. Well, actually towards the evening. Got an incredible sunset here. And I have just been fishing a lake. And I'll show you that footage to start off with. Didn't catch a huge amount, but saw a couple of fish. Had a few opportunities, but missed them all. I've just stopped through my way down to the coast to check out a new trout stream, which I can't fish at the minute because it is not trout season for another 9 days, but looks really good and I'm keen to fish it when I can. I'm now going to head down to the coast and to the mouth of a river, and the goal there is to try and spear a flounder. So it's going to be dark, so there won't be a huge amount of footage, and with the amount I caught today I might well not post this video unless I do get a flounder. So hopefully we see something, hopefully I manage to spear something, and if so, enjoy the video. Oh shit, there's a fish right there, man. Looking at Rose as well. Alright, that's interesting, because I've just spent about 10 minutes casting in the same spot. Not even a sniff. And then we see a fish. Which makes me think he's seen my lure and not eaten it. So what I'm going to do is, that's what we had on, which is like a diver. But it's quite large and it's quite flashy and a lot of vibrations and stuff. Quite a loud lure. So what I'm going to do is switch to something a little bit more subtle. We'll switch to that one. This is a soft bait that I got in I got a packet of these in a trade of fishing gear I did with this random guy, and I had no idea where you'd buy them, and they fucking kill it on the trout here. I have one spot where I've gone 3 consecutive times and got like a good fish on the very first cast. Unfortunately, this is my last one. It's because they're not very tough and they fall apart. So after that, I'm fucking no more soft plastic, you know? That little guy. He ate off the surface, man, or maybe just under. Makes me think he might even take a dry fly. See a few more, we consider it. Have brought the fly rod along with me. Oh well, good sign there's a fish around. Oh yep. Hopefully that wasn't too close. Oh, again, mate. I honestly might be better with a fly. Be sick if we could get some dry fly action. The problem with fishing dry flies in a scenario like this is when they're in a river, And when they're like, this kind of is a river, but when they're in a river that's flowing, they'll just be holding in one place, and they'll move a little bit, but they'll always be facing in the same direction in roughly the same place. Whereas in a situation like this, where the water's not flowing, they're going to be cruising, they're going to be patrolling beats. So they'll have an area that they swim around, normally in the same circle or something, but it makes it really hard to predict where they are and to cast to them. And also, oftentimes they're swimming towards you and they can spot you really easily. But that being said, I think we'll give it a shot, because he doesn't seem to be interested in the lure. He just rose right in front of us. Just beyond that. Oh, that's not good. I'm presuming if I fell in, he'd probably scare her. Oh, yep. 2 rises. Come on. Oh yeah, there he is. Fuck, spooked him. Damn. There's a nice fish too. God damn it. Not a great cast. A little bit too far out. Hello. So many crabs out. That's what the flounder will be up here after. It is fucking unbelievably cold. Like I almost just, after I like took the first step into the water, I almost just turned around and went back to the car. It is freezing. This is like those things where it's a video of a piece of bush and it's like, can you spot the sniper in 5 seconds? It's just a game of like, can I crack the camouflage of one of the best fish, one of the best camouflage fish in the ocean. Oh, it's a stargazer, also known as a monkfish. Actually quite tasty. I quite like eating them. But fuck, they're dumb looking fish. Give you guys a little in the water. The last time I did this was in a different spot, and I was with a mate. Walked around for a couple of hours and saw one small one, I think. Fucking nothing else. And then we decided, well, we tried a few different spots, and we were at this location, like, let's just have a look in closer, in maybe about like ankle depth. And pretty much as soon as we started walking in a bit closer, my mate calls me over and he's like, hey, I found one. But it was probably about 10 centimeters long, so it wasn't legal. And he had his GoPro, so he was like filming it. And I was standing next to him, pointing the torch at it. And I just saw this shape on the edge of my vision. And it was just this big fuck off flounder, huge thing. It's coming in like a stingray. It's gliding in to check us out, or check out the light. There's one. You see how he's lying with his face up into the current? He's waiting for things to just be washed past. No one ever said they were a smart fish. I'll see if I can pick it up with his hand, with my hand. Ready to see me tickle a flounder? Alright guys, well, we caught one. Just like that. No line required, no spear required. This is... it might be a sand flounder, there's a bunch of different types. And of course the interesting thing about these fish is they start off looking like a normal fish and they're swimming around. And then one eye starts off on the other side and slowly works its way around to the other side of the face. So they have gills on both sides, so they're actually quite like a normal fish. They're not, you know, they're this way, like structurally, their spine's going up like a normal fish. But one eye's worked its way onto the other side of the body. Anyway, we'll keep on searching, try and find his mum. Straight back into the same spot, man. Fuck, they're a dumb fish. Oh shit, there goes my spear. Oh no. Oh no. Damn, current's ripping. Alright. Well, some action. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So my mate's filming this flounder, probably about the same size as that one. Doing the same shit, like touching it with a GoPro, because they're not very smart. I look up and there's just this shadow coming in. I'm like, holy fuck, man, holy fuck. Spear it, like stab my spear at it. And it stopped, so I thought I'd hit it. Turns out I went just over its head, so I wasn't accounting for the like diffraction of the light in the water. And it started swimming off again, completely free. But stuck it a second time and hit it. And then it was huge. Turns out it was 1 centimeter under the New Zealand record for flounder. So for the first one I've speared, or first one I speared recently, not bad. But we brained it, we stuck a knife through its brain and gutted it. And then we kept on walking, and I was just like carrying it by the gills. Kept on walking, and then maybe half an hour later, we're talking about, like, you know, are we not seeing them? How difficult are they to see? What do they really look like in the bottom? So we're like, okay, we'll chuck the flounder we'd speared back in the water and then look at it from a few different angles to get a sense of what they look like. Chucked it back in, and it swam off. fucking took off along the bottom. We sprinted after it. Finally caught up with it. My mate stuck the spear through its head again, and that time it didn't actually get away, so it's pretty fortunate. Yeah, that was a funny series of events, man. Come on, bub. Come on, moth mate. Give him a second to dry out his wings. It's either that or your fish food, buddy. Our little moth mate here better take off before we find a good flounder. That's his time pressure. It's a stargazer, also known as a monkfish. Actually quite tasty. I quite like eating them. But fuck, they're dumb looking fish. Give you guys a little in the water.